What's up, Two Mom Crew? We're back with another video. I hinted at this a couple weeks ago or a week and a half ago that we were going to do a rapid fire Q&A with you guys.
Rapid fire.
That's what I'm calling it. Like, that's what I'm gonna just coin it.
I think you named it that way so that way I wouldn't go off in tangents.
I mean, it's true. You're the queen of tangents. Anyway, we are partnering with Teami Blends again for this video. They sent us their newest product that is releasing today. It is their newest face mask. And if you like the product and want to try it, you can use our discount code 2momcrew25. It gets you 25% off site-wide. So whatever you want to try, go for it. Use our code. Save yourself some money. I thought it would be really fun if we try this face mask. We're trying it for the first time right now, and it takes 10 to 15 minutes to completely dry, and then you rinse it off. So in that 15-minute time, we are going to answer as many questions that you guys have sent us as possible. Okay?
It's gonna be a challenge. This is really gonna be a challenge.
We've only glanced at these questions, so the way that we've broken it up is Amy's in charge of the YouTube questions, I'm in charge of the Instagram questions, and we're just going to name them off at random and then answer them quickly. Okay, so let's apply the mask.
Okay, I could do this.
I'm gonna take my makeup off, I'm
Let's
going
do
to
this.
cleanse, tone, and then do the mask. So we'll see you guys when we're applying the mask.
Teami Beauty Mask. It's restorative clay facial. Okay, so dampen face slightly with water. Yeah, it would help if I had my glasses on.
Dampen face slightly with
face.
water with fingertips or a mask applicator brush, which we don't have, but hopefully eventually we will.
We can use our
apply a
fingers,
thin
though.
to medium layer on face and neck. Allow 10 to 15 minutes for the mask to dry and fully take effect. Oh my god, it's so blue.
Yeah, it's really blue.
Oh my god.
Wow. I can use this stuff
Pretty.
on the lid. Yeah, it is.
Alright, I think I'm done applying mine. It smells really good. It's more like flowery than their other stuff. Their other stuff was more like lavender, green tea, like spa-like. This is really nice. I like it.
Feels great. It smells really good too.
Hello. Yeah. Cheers. Love you.
Love you, baby. This is gonna be fun.
I'm gonna pull up the Instagram questions. You're gonna pull up the YouTube questions, right?
Okay, let me get YouTube open. All right, so rapid fire. Here we go. This is gonna be fun.
15 minutes. There we go. Okay. So me first?
Yep, go ahead.
Is Amy really as sweet as she seems?
Yes, of course I am.
No, yeah, she really is. She's the nice one. I'm the sassy one.
This is from Sandra. Hi, how are the family? God bless. Family's great, Sandra.
This one's from my mother. Is your mom as cute as you? She's cuter, actually.
She would. She is cute. She's pretty cute.
I should put a picture right here. This is Jane. Jane.
Actually, you just put a wig on you and blonde hair, and you look just like your mom.
Okay, your turn.
Any plans to come and visit the UK? My son is 4, is obsessed with America, so I'm hoping to bring him over in possibly 2022, along with my other 2, of course. Oh, so she
Any
has 3
plans
kids.
to come and visit the UK?
I've always wanted to go to the UK.
I've been to London, and that's it. But I'd love to go back.
Yeah, I would love to go. So it could definitely be in the plans.
Yeah, I think so.
For sure. And then Single Mum by Choice UK, we'll look you up when we get there.
So yeah, this is from Nicole. What do you envision for your channel in the coming years? We're thinking like in the near future. We've got a few things like
In the
we
works.
want to do like an Our Modern Family series. We want to draw like our family tree, talk more about how it is being like a same-sex couple but also a blended family, and just sharing our experiences and growing as a brand, I guess. And riding with Ames.
Riding with Ames. That'd be so much fun. I mean, it started out as helping people, but sharing our lives. So lifestyle, I would really like to share more of your humor. I would really love to see a segment where England's doing her stand-up, because it's freaking hilarious.
That'd be cool. Comment below. Would you guys come to see me do stand-up?
I think my spouse struggles with being married to someone who has anxiety. How does Amy support you when you're anxious? What do you do to alleviate anxiety for yourself?
First of all, I am the world's most anxious person, and
That's for sure.
Amy does not have the same anxiety as me, so that's actually a really great question.
That's a really good question.
I have very anticipation-based and fear-based anxiety, like leading up to things. If I don't know what's going to happen, if I don't have answers, I get extremely anxious. And I get really wrapped up in my head. Amy's gotten much better at guiding me through this anxiety. Not even guiding. I feel like you play your part, if you will. Like, you kind of like, don't make me feel bad for being anxious.
Sure. That's important. That's important in a partner.
She doesn't make me feel guilty about it at all. But I also have my own support system through some of my friends who suffer from the same anxiety because they feel the same way. They don't want to detriment their partner by being like going through this what if all the time and feeling anxious, and then their partner resenting them for it. So Amy recognizes that what I need is for her to just support me and tell me everything's going to be okay, everything is fine. She doesn't ever make me feel bad for it, and just having that outside support system I feel like is pretty important for me personally, just based on my own anxiety.
I agree. I think that number one, if you recognize that you have anxiety, that's the first step.
Yeah.
And because when you know you have anxiety and you know moments where it's going to trigger you, then you know that you can let your partner know that you're having a moment, so that way your partner can be a little bit more supportive and understanding that, oh, okay, this is a moment that I need to let you have that. I think it's great that England has friends who she can vent and talk to and share, and they do probably more talking off the ledge than I ever do.
Yeah, but I don't expect that from you. Okay, so again, it comes down to communication. Knowing how I am, knowing what I need, knowing how she can support me, knowing how I need outside support as well, and not ever making me feel bad for it.
I think if you've never had anxiety, you don't understand how much it really affects your health and your overall well-being. And I think that it's important for your partner to understand that.
And it's not just a mental thing, it can be very much physical as well. Yeah.
For sure.
Like, I have friends who have gone to the emergency room having a panic attack because they thought they were having a heart attack, felt like they couldn't breathe. Mm-hmm. And I can identify with that. But the last part was like, how do I alleviate...
What do you do to alleviate anxiety for yourself?
Okay, so one thing that I want to share that I think I shared in the COVID test video was I got a pulse oximeter to help just alleviate that, where I feel like I can't breathe. I put it on my finger. It tells me I've got 99% oxygen. I'm fine. It's anxiety. Yeah. That helps me relax. Like, I wish I would have got it years ago. Okay, my turn?
Uh-huh.
When did y'all move in together? I remember. It was December of 2011 because I lost my job and I, was stressed out about affording my apartment, and you're like, well, just move in with me.
Well,
was it December?
Apartment. Was it in December?
I don't know, but it was like maybe 8 or 9 months into our relationship. It was pretty quick, but in lesbian months,
it was actually a long time. Yeah, it was actually a long time. Are you in very good relationship with Amy's kids? If very good, yes, then your guys are good to go. Good luck.
Okay, so nice. Are you in a very good relationship with Amy's kids? So with Jacqueline,
yes,
we talk every day.
I was gonna say, it's getting harder to talk.
I know, it's definitely getting there. Stiff. So I'm like, God, we gotta go quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, with Amy's daughter, we're very close. She calls me her sister mom because we are extremely close in age.
So great.
Again, that's why we have to do our modern family tree. With Jake, he is deployed right now. He's in the Army, and he's stationed and has been stationed in North Carolina for a long time. So not as much, but there's definitely a relationship there. We all respect each other, and
it's amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
We're really lucky.
This is an interesting one. Would you both consider a polyamorous relationship? XXX from the UK.
I love the UK people.
I know, I do too.
I don't want to share my wife.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it. I'm not against people doing that in their relationships. Whatever works for them to keep it healthy.
Yeah.
And exciting.
It's just not for.
It's not for
us,
me.
I don't think.
It's not for me at all. So no, not for us. But if it's for you, keep living your dream.
Go for it.
Long story short, why am I the last one to realize that I'm gay?
Okay, I never personally felt that way.
I never realized it.
But I had friends, when I came out to them, they're like, yeah, I know. And it's like, how did you know?
But I think it's
people
because,
just know.
because you're just going through life normal. So you don't think that you're different, and you're not.
Yeah.
It's just because you have a preference of who you're into. I'm one of those that I'm just not cool with necessarily labeling people, because I think that you just...
But that's kind of like my cousin Chelsea.
That's a
she
really
was like,
good question,
She
though.
came out to her parents and her friends and her family, and everyone was like, yeah, we know. And she's like, why am I the last to know? And I think it's just like, you are who you are. Okay, so
question
we're
there.
like getting down to the last like 5 minutes or so.
Oh, hurry. You're not doing very rapid. You take a long time to ask the question. I'm going next. Would you want to live anywhere else besides California? Yes. E,
Eventually.
Are
yeah.
you close with your mom? I never really hear you talk about her.
We've talked about her. We talked about how she was hit by a car. That sounds so bad, but
My
we did. We talked
mother-in-law
about...
is
Okay,
bad.
yeah. So let me tell you the truth. My mom and I are very, very similar. So growing up, I was butting heads with my mom constantly. It wasn't until I moved out in my early 20s that my mom and I's relationship really like flourished, and now we're like pretty close. Like,
I think you're really close.
I called her today just to bitch about my anxiety.
I think it's amazing. And yes, we would love to live other places other than California.
Okay, well now I get to go twice because you went twice.
Well, you're going
okay.
too slow.
Do you think you'll ever grow out of your condo? Do you plan on moving ever?
Yes.
Yes. ASAP. Do you bed share with the boys?
Still?
We're transitioning. We did for a very long time. So Jameson was in his own crib, in his own bed, was a great sleeper until Jasper was born. And because we co-slept with Jasper, I feel like he had FOMO. So he's been in our bed since Jasper was born, basically. But we just got them bunk beds, and for the last week or so, they've been sleeping in their own
since
bed.
I built the bunk beds, they've been sleeping in their bed. But I love the bonding of it.
Me too.
How would you come out? I'm scared too. I don't blame you. I was terrified. I mean, because I was living my life for so many other people, and I was afraid of what it would do to my children and all that. But
in my experience, I mean, I knew from a very early age, but I decided not to come out until after high school because I didn't want to give people that I wasn't close with and I didn't know the ability to like judge me and so harshly criticize me. My biggest piece of advice is you need to find that confidence and comfortability within yourself to be okay with potentially losing people that you thought you would never lose. But the good news is, once you get past that, you realize that you're so much stronger and people will fall out of your life for a reason and fall into your life for a reason, right?
For sure.
I don't know.
For sure.
If you want to watch our semi-coming out stories, I'll link the Q&A video below.
I wish I would have come out differently.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
do.
well, we're going to have to go
We'll have to do a different one. But
have you any plan on what to say to the boys about their donor?
sure.
Yeah. The questions are coming. Jameson's 4 now. He talks about mommies and daddies. And we've talked about, instead of celebrating like Father's Day, talking about the donor and how he did this selfless act. And that's how they came to be.
Best gift we could ever possibly get.
Yeah. And I'm sure they'll have questions, and I think we'll just have to adapt to it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very, just honestly, I mean, our kids
Okay,
have 2 moms, and that's good. Hi, ladies. Hi.
Hi.
I'm curious as to how much riding on that sweet Harley do you 2 plan on doing? A lot. As soon as I put on the sissy bar for her to ride with me. I think the 2 of you on a weekend trip or something like that would be a golden video. I agree.
Fun. That'd be really
That'd be
fun.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Hope you 2 have...
Hope you don't have much pain with the tonsillectomy.
Aw,
Me
thank
too.
you so much, Jason. That was very thoughtful. I've gotten her on the bike a little bit and getting ready to get the back seat for her.
Okay, so this is a popular one. Any more babies in your future? I knew this was gonna happen. We say no, but we teeter back and forth a lot. So
You never know.
I don't know. Stay tuned, guys.
There might be a sweet baby out there who needs a loving home. How and when did y'all realize y'all were in love? And also, what was one song y'all played at y'all's wedding? So one song we played at our wedding, Calvin Harris. That was great.
Feel so close.
Feel so close. It's a great song.
Well, and our first dance was Christina Perry's 1,000 Years Part 2.
That was so good.
And then when did y'all realize y'all were in love?
God, there's so many little moments. So many moments.
We're running out of time here.
There
We're
were
in the
so
last
many
minute.
moments.
She realized it like the first night we were together, let's be honest.
For sure. Yeah, I held her in my arms and I knew.
Yeah.
I knew. What about you?
our first overnight trip,
Yeah,
which was a week of knowing her. So
oh, she fell
we're
in love with
typical
me in a
lesbians.
week.
Okay, well, when do you find time to be intimate with having 2 little kids?
Oh, that's not that difficult because intimacy could be just holding hands, cuddling, hugging.
Basically, you got to take advantage of the time that you have, whether it is just
Yeah.
holding hands or cuddling, and whether it's the kids are asleep. So let's get freaky. So I don't know. You gotta find that time.
You gotta make sure you make time the best you can. My wife and I are about to hit our 1-year wedding anniversary. We got married when I was 20 and she was 36. We have been together for 2 years. We have come across a lot
of people who are rude.
Oh no!
That's the timer, so I think this is going to be the last question. You're taking too long.
If you ever experienced this, how did you deal with it?
Okay, so we've come across a lot of people who are rude and downright mean for our age difference.
That
if you've
sucks.
ever experienced this, how did you deal with it?
You're a jerk. Not you, but the people.
The people are a jerk. I mean, we've definitely had the times where people assume that, like, Amy's mom and I'm daughter a lot. I don't know if we've ever really experienced people being, like, rude to us.
No, we've been really lucky. I think it's also a lot about where we live.
Yeah.
That's tough. Like, just be kind. Shower them with kindness.
Put them in their place.
She's more the sassy one who would get us into a knife fight, but
a knife fight? Oh my gosh! No, we have kids now. I can't do that anymore.
One time. Yeah, I mean, people are gonna be rude because it's just, I think they're just ignorant or they're lonely and sad and they don't know what happiness really can be.
Something that helps me, because as you said, I'm the sassy one and I'm definitely the first to like pop off if I'm pissed.
Miss Pop Off Queen.
Something that has helped me in recent years, especially since having kids, is remembering that someone else's opinion of you says so much more about them than it does about you. It speaks volumes of their own closed-mindedness, their judginess, jerkiness, everything. It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
You and your relationship are sacred, and the only things that are going to get in between you and your partner or in your relationship are the things that you let get in there. So don't let it get to you.
Live your life for yourself and not for anybody else.
Yeah.
And just be kind to one another.
Yeah. We have so many more questions. I think we're going to have to do another Q&A just to answer the rest of them.
But there's so many good ones.
I know there's so many good ones, but
I want this one. This is a good one.
Okay,
because I
one
think
more.
this is like people ask this a lot.
Okay, one more.
Do you ladies have separate bank accounts? Do you think the age gap can be an
That's 3
issue at
questions.
times? Are Yeah, this was a tough question. There's 3 in 1 there, hotshot, Miss Nicole. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do another Q&A with my face is not so tight.
I know.
But number one, first question I think is important. We do not have separate bank accounts.
Everything is combined.
Everything is combined. Yeah. What's mine is hers, and what's hers is hers.
She gets it. What's mine? I say what's hers is mine, and what's mine is mine. But really, I mean, we're all in this together.
I think the age gap can be an issue if you allow it to. I think that if you are the younger of the two, you need to be patient and understand that your older, more wiser other counterpart.
I can't do the brow. I can't furrow my brow because I've got this face mask on.
Just have patience with them and understanding that it's hard for older people to change when they're set in their ways. For sure. For sure. I'm a creature of habit.
Well,
so
the age difference can be an issue,
but it's not.
Unless you respect it.
That's the perfect point. You have to respect it.
There have been things that one of us wants to do that the other doesn't necessarily want to do, and we've respected the other enough to say, you go do it, you go enjoy it, I want you to be happy and experience it, and I'm going to sit this one out, and that's fine. You can't have that, like, jealous, insecurity kind of, like, feeling about it, you know?
Well, for me, being the older and much more experienced one, I'm all about not taking those experiences away from my wife. Like, would you agree? It's kind of like if something happens, I trust you. I know like things are going to go down in our lives. That's just life that happens. But I want you to experience everything. Just because you're married and tied down to an old lady doesn't mean you still can't have a blast with your life and do some fun things. And I think that's just the secret to any relationship. You have to encourage one another to always try new things because life is too short.
Communication.
Don't
respect.
keep yourself in a little itty bitty box.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to conclude the questions.
Great job, guys. We have a lot more, but we'll have to come back.
I know. I think we'll save the rest of the questions and just kind of compile them into a Q&A when we're not looking like Smurfs, which is Amy's favorite cartoon.
That's my favorite cartoon, the Smurfs. All right, so be sure to like this video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, give us a comment as to why you didn't like it. Because I'd really like to know.
How can we improve?
Yeah, I really want to improve the content, so give us your feedback. But share and subscribe and really help us, get out there and touch more people's lives.
And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that you're notified every time we upload. One more thing, don't forget about a discount code on Teami Blends. I'm going to leave all the information down in the description box below, but the code 2MomCrew25 gets you 25% off site-wide. So this face mask is being released today, August 28th, but you can use a code site-wide for anything that you want to try. And honestly, every single thing that they've sent us, we've loved.
Yeah,
like,
and
I don't think I could pick a favorite product. I mean, okay, I have one favorite product. It's the green tea scrub. Oh my god, it's amazing, but everything is
So I really like the pink stuff.
The vitamin C serum.
Yeah, the vitamin C serum.
I noticed that's the one that's like
and
going the fastest.
I'm really new to all this face stuff, so if you haven't seen that video, be sure
we'll
to
link
watch that video.
We'll link that below as well. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you very soon. Bye.